He had worked his entire life trying to get to the NBA, and it was in sight. It was right there. But he will never get to experience and enjoy the fruits of his labor. Celtics fans may remember a similar story in Len Bias, only this one is for a Roxbury native, one that, as you can see, the community absolutely adored. He had made it, outshining competition in Roxbury, moving on to the University of Kentucky, and next up, the NBA.
It wasn't, by chance or by luck. He put the work in, and he was just one of those people that people wanted to be around, people gravitated toward.
But after a car crash took the life of 19-year-old Terrance Clarke, the only thing people could gravitate toward were the memories he left behind.
At Beantown Slam, Terrance won the championship. This young man right here was so amazed at what he did on the court. Terrance walked over and gave this championship medallion to this young man that he'd never met. And that's the type of person everybody out here should remember Terrance as.
It meant a lot to me just because I never even met him before that, and I've always looked up to Terrance before that, and just meeting him and just the first impression of him was just him giving this to me. It just meant a lot to me and gave me a lasting impression.
Those memories supplementing the hugs, candles, and balloons, providing just a little bit of comfort to this crowd who needed every little bit of it.
Just a great person who inspired the whole city, and it's bigger than just knowing him personally, and it's just all about what he did for the city and what he did for everyone else, whether you knew him or not. And we're all gonna remember him for the person he was. And I guarantee so many people are going to be inspired for what he did.
He was going to do it, for us. It was always Clarke on his back, but regardless of the uniform he was in, it was Boston on his chest. And he stood by that, every step of the way. He meant that.
Back out here as people continue lighting candles here at Davis Leadership Academy. This is where he spent countless hours in the gym and so many more hours in this community, and that's what makes this story so especially sad, Chris and Carrie, because he had touched so many lives, and you know he was on his way to touch so many more.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Such a huge impression he made in such a short life there. Oh, Wale, I know this wasn't the only vigil for Terrance tonight. This is someone we've seen really several athletes speak out about.
Yeah, I mean, this is a story that has touched the entire sports world, the entire country. There was another vigil, candlelight vigil at University of Kentucky tonight. And you're right, so many athletes, including Celtics athletes, Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Brad Stevens, giving tributes, even LeBron James giving tributes. This is a story, as I said, and so many hearts have been impacted and so many lives touched by Terrance Clarke.
Yeah, a lot of heavy hearts, not just here in Boston, all the way coast to coast. Wale Aliyu, tough story tonight, reporting from Dorchester. Wale, thank you.